Hi everyone, I wanted to share with you how I was able to close my first sale with Express Offers back in December of 2020, and how I got the lead and how I was able to take it through to the very end. It was a win-win for everyone. It was actually a referral from my husband, who had already worked with the clients, selling them a house in Las Vegas. And at this point, when we went to basically celebrate their transaction, they told us that they needed to also sell their house in San Diego. So at the time, I had already just gotten certified to do Express Offers, and I was as I was listening to them and what they were talking about that they needed. The light bulb went off right away, and I thought, okay, Express Offers is the perfect fit for them. They didn't really want to have people coming through their house. They didn't want us to do any open houses. They wanted to make sure that it was going to be very private, because they didn't want their neighbors to know either. So we mentioned Express Offers that night, but what we did is we went home to make sure that, checked on in the San Diego County to make sure that there were actually iBuyers, institutional buyers that had buy boxes available. And as we looked at it, there were a lot of them that actually fit the criteria for these sellers. So we got excited. We put some paperwork together, printed out everything we needed from the platform to present to them, but we also printed the listing agreement and then met with them again. So when we met with them again, we went over the listing agreement and obviously what it would take to list it with the traditional way, and then went over the net sheet so that they would know about how much they would make based on the comps of their area. And then when we brought up Express Offers, obviously they could see the difference in the amount that they would not be making. But based on the fact that they wanted convenience and that they wanted a quick cash offer and less people involved, it just made sense to them at the time. So they wanted to think about it a little bit more. But we went ahead and got the listing agreement signed, and just in case if they decided to go the traditional route, and also just to guarantee that I was going to get paid if they were going to be doing the Express Offers program. So we got that paperwork done, and then they got back to us and they said that they wanted to try it, they wanted to do it. And we did mention to them that they were going to be under no obligation, even as they received letters of intent from these iBuyers. And so we went ahead and submitted information in the platform. There's some paperwork you have to fill out as far as information of the house, so that the institutional buyers can see, kind of like an inspection report. So we filled that out, and then within a couple of days we had 6 offers. And we took all those offers, we presented them again, all of them, to the sellers, and we helped them to choose which one would be the best fit for them. And then once they agreed on one, then we filled out a purchase agreement and sent it back to them. We actually represented both the buyers and the institutional buyer and the sellers, of course, and then submitted everything into the Sky Slope. It was a little bit different as far as the paperwork goes, but for the most part, it was pretty simple and pretty straightforward. The clients that I represented with the iBuyers was actually CT Homes, and they were great to work with. I had no problems with them. They were actually able to even give our clients the full 90 days that they asked for closing. So even though the transaction was actually done by September, we weren't really actually closed until December of 2020. One thing I can say is that I really like the fact that I now have something else that I can bring to my listing presentations, because you never know who may actually really love this program. So instead of just showing up with one option, a lot of times I feel like sellers are looking online anyways, and maybe even getting different offers or different kind of letters of intent from other platforms that are out there. But one thing I love about Express Offers is that you're actually able to reach a whole different platform of institutional buyers at the same time through EXP. So that's what made sense to me when I saw this program, and I went ahead and got certified. And then now I'm able to bring it to all of my listing presentations, and I think this is actually a really great tool. You can prospect expired listings and bring up this program to these expireds. You can also even just call the listing agent themselves if you see that the house has been on the market for a long time. Although in this market everything is flying off the shelves, but definitely get certified and and try the program, study the platform, and then attend the trainings, because I feel that this is really a great tool to have in your toolbox for your listing presentations. If you have any questions, don't feel hesitant to reach out. I'd love to help you, and once you have an actual offer, if you have any questions while you're through your transaction, I'd love to help as well. Please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel too, because I'll be posting more videos on different tips and how I do my prospecting for these express offers. Talk to you soon. Bye.